Hi, it's Wednesday and today's story is all about a spider called Spinderella. Spinderella, all in the middle, and it's written by Donaldson and Sebastian Braun. And we can see a spider. Pencil up, he's at school. Maybe she's at school. We think of football. Maybe she's playing. Interesting. Let's see. And at the back it says, "Learn to count" with the best-selling author Julia Donaldson in a story about spiders, numbers, and football. All counting. We love a bit of counting. Let's see. Spinderella. The children of Scuttleton Primary School were eating their dinner. Fish fingers, potatoes, and peas. Yum, yum. High above them, there was a spider. And there's lots of spiders. And they were the spiders of Scuttleton Primary School, and they were eating their dinner of flies, and flies. "How many flies have we got today, Mum?" asked Spinderella, the smartest but smallest spider. "Lots," said Mum. "Loads," said her brothers and sisters. "That's not a number," said Spinderella. "Never mind about numbers. Eat up your flies," said Mum. So here's a primary school, a bit like we have at school, all sitting at tables. There's me, there's B, where's Angie? And above them, sitting on the light, is the family of spiders. There's Mum, and there's Spinderella. And she's curious. She wants to know how many spiders. Mum says loads, but she says that's not a number. How many? After dinner, the children went out to play football. The spiders swang down to watch. "What a tackle!" they cried, and "Yippee!" The children scored goal after goal. There they are, all watching the children play football. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spiders all hanging down, watching them play football. "How many goals was that, Mum?" said Spinderella. "Lots," said Mum. "Loads," said her brothers and sisters. Spinderella sighed. "What a family. How will I ever learn to count my numbers if no one helps me?" There we are. Spinderella really wants to know how many. Not loads, not lots, but how many. When the children had gone home, Spinderella said, "Why don't we play football?" "Don't be silly," said her brothers and sisters. "We haven't got a ball," said her second brother, Scrabble. "I can see a P on the floor," said Spinderella. "We can use that." What a clever idea. Spinderella's really clever. There's a P, and they can play football with the P. Mum chose Speedy and Scrabble as the captains for each team. Nearly all the spiders decided to join Speedy's team because he was the fastest. That's not good. They're all joining the same team. You want fair teams. Speedy's team scored all the goals. "It's not fair," the spider on Scrabble's team shouted. "Yes, it is. You're just jealous," shouted the spiders on Speedy's team. To make things worse, the spiders hurt their knees kicking the P. Before long, they were all quarrelling, moaning, and kicking each other instead of the P. Mum started to blow her whistle. "Stop the game." It's not gone well. Look, they're all fighting. It's not going well. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on this side and 3 on that side. How many ants are there? Ants. How many spiders are there altogether? And if we had fair teams, how many should be on each side? Because 7 against 3 isn't fair. It's a bit like sharing. We need to share the spiders between the two teams. How many spiders should we have on each team, Mum? Asked Spinderella. Lots, said Mum. Loads, said brothers and sisters. I don't think teams should be made up of numbers, said Spinderella. They should have the same number. But brothers and sisters all turned on her. Down with numbers, they said. That's not very good. Spinderella's right. Next morning, Spinderella woke up really early. She felt sad. I wish I could learn about numbers, she sighed. And so you shall, said a loud voice. Who's saying that? That's Spinderella. She wants to know about numbers. Who is helping her? Spinderella spun round and saw an enormous, hairy spider. Who are you? Said Spinderella. I am your hairy godmother, said the enormous spider. Follow me. The hairy godmother, not the fairy godmother, the hairy godmother. Spinderella scuttled after her, out of the dinner hall, down the corridor, and into a classroom. Oh, there's a map. Down the corridor, down there, into a classroom. And up to the ceiling. Spinderella looked down and saw a teacher coming into the classroom with a pile of football bibs. Keep your eyes and ears open, said the hairy godmother. And in a flash, she was gone. So, we've got a teacher coming in with some bibs. And then all the children are coming in as well. What are they going to do? Now, I want you to count yourselves, said the teacher. There should be 20 of you, but let's check. Then came the most wonderful sound. The children took turns to shout out a number from 1 to 20. Spinderella swung joyfully backwards and forwards in time with the counting. So let's see how many children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There are 20 children. Hooray! How many children in our class? The teacher gave out the football bibs. Put them on and find the others with the same colour, he said. Soon there were 2 groups of children. How many in each team? Asked the teacher. The children counted again. 10 reds, said a girl in red. 10 blues, said a boy in blue. The same number, she shouted. It's fair. She was so excited, and then she let go of the thread. Oh no. So they put on bibs, 10 red bibs and 10 blue bibs, because 10 and 10 is 20. Here comes Spinderella though. She got so excited, I think she's fallen down. Look, a spider! Squash it! Someone screamed. Spinderella froze with terror. Let's put it out the window, said the teacher, and he did. Phew, nice teacher. We don't like squashing spiders. Spiders are nice. The teacher's been very nice and put the spider outside. Suddenly, Spinderella was outside. I'm lost, she wailed. I'll never see my mum again. So she didn't get squashed, but she is frightened and all alone. But then she turned round and spotted 2 football goals. I know where I am. It's the football pitch. She scuttled around the outside of the school and in through the open window of the dinner hall. Phew. She'll remember where she was. And there's a map. Look, she's going round the side of the school. Sorry, I'll start from the football pitch, round the side of the school, in through the dinner hall window. And up to the web. Hello, Mum. I can count to 20, she said. Never mind about that. Eat up your flies, said Mum. I'm going to count them first, said Spinderella, and then see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got 14 flies, she told her brothers and sisters. So what? Down with numbers. Up with flies and up with football, they all said. Yeah, that's not very nice. Spinderella's using her smart maths brain. That night, the spiders decided to play football again. Mum, said Spinderella, I've been counting. There are 10 of us. So we need 10 flies. We need 2 teams the same. There are 10 of us, she said. We need 5 spiders in one team and 5 spiders in the other team. Some of the spiders muttered, down with numbers. But Mum said, shh, listen to Spinderella. Spinderella sorted them into 2 teams of 5. 5 on one team, 5 on the other. She was in Scrabble's team, and she also helped Mum to keep the score. This time, there was no quarrelling or kicking each other. And at half-time, each team had 3 goals each. It's a fair team. It's a good match. But still the spiders kept hurting their spidery legs on the pea. I wish we had a football, Boots, said Spinderella. So now, look. It's 5 on one team and 5 on the other. Everybody's happy thanks to Spinderella learning to count. Maths is good. I love maths. Spinderella loves maths. And so she wanted football, Boots, and suddenly the hairy godmother came down and said, and so you shall have boots. Lots of boots? How many boots do you need, she said. Lots of boots. Loads of boots. Not good enough, said the hairy godmother. I need to know how many boots you need. 8, shouted Spinderella. They've got 8 legs. So you need 8 boots. Well done, said hairy godmother. So we don't need 2. We need 2 football boots, but spiders have 8 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 legs. There was a flash and there was a fluff, and the floor was littered with lots and lots of boots. Each pile had 8 boots. The spiders put them on and laced them up. So look, each pile has 8 football boots for the spiders. Thanks, hairy godmother. Then they had a wonderful second half. They scored goal after goal, and the hairy godmother clapped and clapped. With only a minute left to go, each team had scored 8 goals. It's going to be a draw, muttered Spinderella. But just then the ball came her way, and she gave it an almighty kick. Goal! It's having a much better time. Everyone's there, and look, the ball comes to Spinderella. She kicks it. Whoosh, goal! Spinderella has scored the winning goal. All the spiders ran up to her. They picked her up, and all together they cheered. Up with Spinderella! Up with numbers! She's a hero. There we go. Fantastic. I love that story. It's important to count. Spinderella really wanted to know how to count, and so she did. So practice your counting today. See if you can be super like Spinderella. See you tomorrow.